Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to another YouTube video. I'm gonna get you up to date with what's going on around the shop this week, but before I do so, I just wanted to talk to you guys about notifications. If you guys subscribe to any other YouTube channels, you've probably already heard by now the way that YouTube works with their notifications is that you gotta click on the little bell down at the bottom by the subscribe button, and you'll be filled in, up to date, get notifications, and let's see what's going on. Alright guys, if you've been watching the channel, you know we've been working on this 454 SS for a short bit. It just came in here mostly for a paint job. I think we may have done some other stuff like weather stripping, stuff that can use a good little change out whenever you start to replace stuff. So Bruce has been working his butt off on it. In fact, I think this is mostly finished, it's just dirty in the back. But he's just done a killer job on this truck. We also have the ongoing Chevelle project, which I believe Bruce will be buffing this out next. Bruce has got a lot on his plate. He's been working on this. I know this weekend, I think he said he was going to be wet sanding the bed and the hood. Maybe the hood's already done, I'm not sure. We'll get Bruce to fill you in on that. I was showing everybody your work up front with the 454. Yeah.
A weekend project?
Yeah, that's what I told him. I said you've been pounding it out on the weekends.
It's the last of it right here. Save the best for last, like the worst thing in the world to sand.
It looks very tedious.
Yeah.
What else do you have lined up to work on?
I have to finish the bumpers, and then that's pretty much it. And then I'm going to be waiting on the Challenger to finish that up once they get it remounted onto the rotisserie. So after they get that done, I'll have to seam seal it and then mask it up and have it in the booth for Casey to paint it whenever he gets back on Monday.
I bet you're excited to see this thing all buttoned up.
Yeah, it's pretty close.
It's gonna be awesome. So since you guys last saw us in the shop, we were pushing around this rotisserie. It would take a whole 4-man crew. But Keith recently got these nice big old fat wheels installed on here, and this thing is now a 1-man operation, which has been pretty nice.
1-man operation now. We were rolling on 6s.
I saw that. So what's going on with this 71 Challenger here?
We're gonna adjust it on the rotisserie, make it a little easier for Casey to paint it. Right now the clamps and stuff are a little tight, so he can't get in all through here and things. So we're gonna spread arms and stuff out on it. He's coming back in from, where's he at? Iowa? Monday, and he's gonna paint the bottom of the car and under the fender rails, core support, the firewall, and everything. So getting ready for Daddy when he gets home.
Hey Eric!
What's going on, Doug?
Where you been all week?
Here and there and everywhere. What are you up to?
Just a butterfly.
Just a butterfly, yeah. I saw that you were replacing all the weather stripping on the, what should we call that? It's a 57, but it's not the 57. The gasser. There you go.
Yeah.
57 gasser. There you go.
Yep, we're getting ready to put some windows in it.
Is that what you're working on right now?
Mm-hmm. Get a little new weather stripping and new little tinted vent glass.
It seems like those windows on the 57s can be a real pain in the butt if they're not done correctly.
There's more pieces than I imagined.
Like you would think for a car that's
window.
so simple,
Yeah.
that it would be less intricate, but the way that those, especially the top part of the window, you know what I'm talking about, where when you open and close the door, that little flapper.
Yeah.
It seems like if it's not working right, then it doesn't work worth the crap.
Yeah. Pretty cool though. My God. Wonder how many engineers had to work on that 57 Chevy back in the... All of them?
Zach's always got an answer for everything.
Yeah. You notice Zach's been a little quiet this week. He's losing his voice.
Is he?
Yeah.
I thought his wife may have assaulted him for buying a motor.
Yeah.
Well, so you have to know about it till you open your mouth.
Yeah. Didn't
Well, I'm sorry, you were the one that started it.
throw your money in the sun.
No, I just said that whenever you have kids, you'll find out why the wives get mad about spending money on car parts. And then you threw me under the bus saying I bought car parts that my wife didn't know about.
Oh,
On the YouTube. Throwing me in front of the bus.
in the under.
Good thing Eric drives a short bus.
He count.
Or is he riding?
This may be too much, I'm not sure, but you kind of got ran over in like one of those unlucky deer, bears, whatever, hay bale, tumbleweed. He gets like stuck under the trailer and just goes and comes out looking like,
Chop suey.
yeah, like well tenderized.
Thanks, Eric.
You're welcome. Anytime, buddy.
Love you long time.
Hey, why don't you show us a picture of the firewall to the Project Chevelle?
The firewall to the Project Shovel.
The old shovel. It's looking very nice, sir. Very nice.
Getting it all shaved. I'm hopefully gonna weld it in tomorrow. We'll see how I feel. I've been losing my voice all week, and I think allergies are messing with me pretty bad. So if a picture's worth 1,000 words, how much is a video worth? It's like a bunch of little pictures.
I don't know, you asked too many questions. I hope you have an answer to your own question.
I'm playing mind games with unarmed opponents.
Oh, okay, whatever.
I guarantee that gets deleted out. You're not gonna let that one go.
Whatever, Dad. Hey, why don't you show us the work you've done on this radiator shroud?
It's got the factory 2015 radiator in it. Made the lower mounts. I just modified some of the factory ones and then put standoffs off the frame. I also got to bolt them on. Made these little air deflectors so the air can't go around the radiator, it has to go through. And it's got an aftermarket Restomod condenser, and then that's a Roush heat exchanger that just welded the AN fittings on it. Make it all nice and tucked in there. How to make the condenser mounts for it. It's in there pretty solid.
Yeah, it looks nice.
Now I'm waiting on the heat exchanger pump to come in.
Is that what's next on this project?
Yeah, the heat exchanger pump's gonna go down here, and then the air box is gonna go right on this side. So that's about, other than hoses, that's all the fabbing that's left under the hood.
Alright, for those of you guys who haven't seen the Z in a while, or don't keep up with it on the Instagram project, I've gotten a whole lot of stuff done. All new rear suspension, new tires, everything needs an alignment, but I just got the fender flares in recently, and they're gonna look pretty awesome mounted on here. So I'm gonna get those taped up. Possibly the next time y'all see it. I've got hardware on the way, but I've got to figure out this fitment. So I also got, I've had them for a while, but I have new 240Z taillight housings that are going back here, and I just have some LED panels that are on the way as well. So that's going to be pretty awesome. It's coming along, you know. It's not too bad for a pile of scrap. So should be fun. I'll keep you guys up to date. Oh yeah, I don't know if y'all can see that actually going on in there. Yep. I got a hydraulic handbrake. I've actually had it since last year, but now that I've got the dual calipers going on in the rear, I'll be able to plumb this sometime. But anyways, I figured it's obviously not going to go right there. It's just sitting right there, but I'll figure it maybe go somewhere like right here. Let's see if I can get everything in frame. Oh, it's kind of hard showing you guys the lost cause right now, but you know, more or less you get the picture. It'll be pretty awesome once it gets there. So that's what I'm working on, just a work in progress. I thought you were gonna blow yourself off and then give a thanks for watching.
Oh, I can't do that thing like Steven did. Yeah, that all the girls like that one. Thanks for watching. It's hot in Texas.